Hey guys, as this miniseries comes to a close, my hope for you all is that you took this journey seriously, that you started to address the different things in your lives. You're not hiding in the trash. You're closer to the teacher. You're closer to Jesus and his teachings and what he wants for your life and how he is moving you. And then from that, you get that, that power, that ability to address the structures around you in respectful ways and using the voice that God has given you. And this week, we're talking about GPS. I'm not talking about global positioning system. I'm talking about God positioning systems, where God is giving you a little bit of information, and now you have to use that faith, and that crazy faith, to go to where He's calling you to go. Like with Abraham, God didn't give him the full picture. He gave him a little bit, and Abraham took that first step. So recently, I was on a trip, and we was coming back. We were driving the car. We was like driving the employee's car, right? And they gave us the instructions to the lot. They were like, hey, like, just park here, leave the key in here. After the flight will come, we'll pick it up, right? And so they gave us all these instructions. They gave us like the simple instructions. They was like, hey, there's gonna be a fork in the road, and then you turn left, and right by the terminals, and then you go to the parking. And when we were driving, everything was like, it was like so much information. It was so much going on because we didn't necessarily take the right steps. Yes, we were blaming everything. It's like, man, what is going on? We can't find the parking, and we were frustrated. And as we were doing all that, we had to stop. It was a gas station. We had to stop. We had to recalibrate, and then we started to see. It's like, hey, like, I think that's the road right there. I think we missed some things in the translation because we were trying to hurry up to get to our destination. And then when we got there, it was like, oh man, like, what are we supposed to do? We didn't plan accordingly. We didn't plan the night before. And the same is with God. Like, we hear from him. It's like, hey, God, this is awesome. Like, let's do it, right? But we don't put the right effort for it. And that adventure of the global positioning system, the GPS, and the information, that was a great example of that. How God is telling us to do things, and we can get outside of ourselves. We can get frustrated, and where God is saying, like, why are you putting all this pressure on you? Like, I have the destination right here. You see it, but all this other stuff, all these other, places you're going through, all these information. It's like, hey, how you do this? Like, where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to park? Like, where is the lot? And God is saying, like, hey, like, I already told you. And I'm putting these other people around you, telling you the same information to get you to where I want you to go. But then you hear them, but then you go somewhere else. You go around in circles. And that happens in our lives. Like, different mentors in our lives telling us, hey, go here. Hey, do this. Hey, here's your task. And we're trying to move too fast. And today, let's rely more on the God positioning system. And as it says in James, when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. And that has been an important scripture for my life for years. And where now I'm believing God more than ever. Just even in the small moments at the airport, like, I believe in God so much more because it's like that small thing that God is leading me to. It's very small. The details are small, but when I get to the airplane, man, the airplane is massive, and that can take me to places that I cannot drive to. Like, it can take me there faster. but I have to pay attention to the details, because if I don't, I'm gonna miss my flight. I'm gonna miss my timing. And if you don't, you're gonna miss your timing if you don't trust God and if you don't move accordingly to what He is planning in your lives. So I hope this message blesses somebody today, as it has for myself. Hey, like always, your boy MJH Motivates. I'll see you next week at 7 o'clock, same time. We're about to start a new mini series. Peace.